Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, random internet viewers, and Breckenridge County and John Hardin fans alike, and welcome to our first coverage of Fighting Tigers baseball here on Breck Live. I am joined tonight by BCHS senior Nick Howard. Nick, how are you feeling on this blustery day?
Well, I'm feeling good considering the fact it's somewhat warmer than we've seen. I mean, it's a little windy, but this is prime baseball weather, especially compared to the 30s and 40s we've had these last couple of days. And
yeah.
Maybe this will. And it's nice and sunny, no clouds, so.
Yeah, that sun is our friend of everybody out there. Sadly for me and Nick, we're in the shade.
I mean, you say it can be a friend, but sometimes out there in center field, it can be mean to you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So coming into tonight, we're just ready to have our first batter of the night for John Hardin. That is going to be the leadoff man, Isaiah Covell, the junior. And who's that on the mound for us tonight, Nick, for Breckenridge County?
That would be Breckenridge County's sophomore Connor Willis.
Okay. Let's see what Connor dials up for his first pitch.
Like a little, it was a high outside. Connor, he doesn't have the world's fastest velo, but if he's working with his curveball, if he's got it breaking low, it can make you chase there if you're in a 0-2 count. It's
okay.
Little.
So it's got to get ahead. That's the goal.
Oh yeah. Well, it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, and usually you have a strong batter up first as Cavell takes ball 2.
Usually, I think your leadoff is usually one of your smarter or your faster batters or faster runners. So.
Somebody who'd be good to get on base.
Yeah, someone who can steal or just consistent. Ooh, there we go, 2-2. He hasn't swung at a single pitch. I don't know if he's just kind of questioning himself up there. Or
maybe a strategy.
Maybe.
He's not looking like he's getting any signs from his first base coach.
Ooh, a little chopper down there to third. Looks like Caden Coon's going to field it, take a little throw. Oh.
And it looks like it got him. I couldn't see the umpire. It kind of obscured my vision, but
it's a great way to start off the game strong. First runner out.
Yeah, so that's Caden Coombs at third. Fielded that one nicely, able to get it out of his glove. Something that the team has struggled with, no doubt, in the first 2 games, just making routine plays. That looked pretty good.
Yeah, ooh, a little inside there.
Yeah, this is number 10, who is not listed on with a number, so we apologize for not having that name. Several John Hardin players, no name on the roster.
Looks like he's out there chasing out there in that curveball. Connor's getting way ahead of him with that. That's usually a good sign to start off as a pitcher early on,
Yeah, I think this is an ideal situation. You can kind of throw anything here. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes, no runners on, so if the ball gets past you, it's no big deal.
And Nick and I are behind the wall, right behind home plate, but we got this formidable fence in front of us of net. We're safe. Let's hope.
Yeah, unless one just flies.
Well, you can catch it.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that was a great
pretty
pitch.
Curveball.
Oh, yeah. It's 2 up, 2 down in the top of the first.
So Connor's starting off strong here. And as a few ABs I took at him during the offseason when I was still on the team, I mean, his curveball, I mean, I hit it a few times, but it had me chasing there a couple. I mean, he had me on my knees at one point.
There's another one right there.
Looks like he's doing good. It's coming in, breaking right over the plate over there for a righty.
Yeah, this is Bryce Bradshaw at the plate for the Bulldogs.
Well, outside there.
Nick, we should have brought our space heater.
Oh, yeah.
Put that on the agenda for the next game.
I shall. Ooh, there you go.
Swing and a miss. I think it's hard as a batter to make solid contact if you pull your head out, is it not?
Oh, yeah. Big part of hitting, you want to stay in and keep that front shoulder in. You don't want to get out in front of the ball or pull off. It's got to keep your eyes on it at all times. And hitting a baseball has got to be one of the hardest things to do. It seems like in sports, you've got, especially when you're up there when the faster velo, 95, mid-90s, low 90s. Go a little chopper back to third over at Caden. Looks like they fill that routinely, and it's a good throw. So they got him out there at first to get out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. That's a great way to start off for Breckenridge County. Starting out strong, establishing dominance. And now let's see what we can do here at the plate.
Yeah, I would think from a fielding perspective, the first 2 games, both away at Davis County for Breckinridge County, that is, and home against Owensboro Catholic, not to be critical, but the team would be the first to say those games were riddled with routine mistakes, or plays that should have been routine plays turned into errors, which allowed for, innings to get extended, runs to cross the plate. But right there, 2 ground balls to third base. Caden Coombs made the play, and then a strikeout. It's an ideal first inning.
Oh, yeah.
Top of the first.
Yeah, that's one of the things that they can sneak up on you in baseball. Those little errors can turn to something big. Next thing you know, you got bases loaded, no outs, and your pitcher's working up an account, and he's a little tired up on the mound. As a fielder, you got defense. You got to be ready to back up your pitcher. Those routine balls, you got to catch them. You got to make the throw. But I mean, we're humans. We all make mistakes. I mean, and the one thing about baseball is you got to learn to just live off and ready to look for that next play.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine too, if if one dwells on a mistake, that's only going to lead to another mistake.
But don't let your defense hurt your offense. Don't let your offense hurt your defense. You strike out, just go out there, make the play, and you'll get it next time. You make the error in the outfield or infield, wherever you are. Just be ready and just clear your mind and just be ready for that next play. Okay,
Nick. I'm going to see how accurate you are at predicting the future, because the way you're talking, with Caden making those 2 routine plays, he's going to be in a nice groove. He's going to get a base hit in his first at-bat. Can I put you on the record for saying that?
I would like to say Caden will get a base hit at his first at-bat, or
right.
He'll be really smart and he'll work the count and get a base hit, or if he has to work for a walk.
Okay, so he'll get on base.
Let's say get on base, yes.
Okay, we'll see if we can be Nickstradamus for a prediction. I'm sorry.
That word's a little big for me, Mr. Garrett. I'll have to put the dictionary for that one.
I think I better leave that one on the shelf.
Okay.
Who's that pitching? Let's see if we can get a number for the John Hardin player.
Number 3.
That's Bradshaw. He's listed as number 20, Bryce Bradshaw, on the roster, but he's wearing number 3 today, the sophomore. So still got a long way to go in high school. Not even halfway there yet.
I mean, his velo, it's not fast, but it's not like slow. I mean, but his location, I mean, even in your just warming up, you've got to have good location. He was throwing a lot there in that right-handed batter's box. Mm-hmm. That could go a testament to, hey, if you're a lefty, be ready to watch it go by or be ready to take it the other way. If you're a righty, be ready to turn and let that hit you. That's another thing. You can't jump out of the way of a ball coming at you. I bet you got to take any base you can get. Yeah,
there were a lot coming in, like you say, on that right batter's box. Let's see. There's another one.
Looks like it could also just be his fastball, but at the same time, I mean, you got to work with how your pitch moves too.
Maybe it's a tactic. Most batters are going to be right-handers, so just something to keep them back.
Keep them back, off the establish that that's your plate. But at the same time, some of those look like those are just way in the batter. That'd just be
it's
a
like
hit.
Somebody's knees. And that would be a sore one. You get hit in the knee on a cold day.
Not a bad throw from the catcher. It looks like the second baseman wasn't ready for it.
Leading off for the Tigers, Camden DeWitt.
Camden DeWitt stepping in, junior.
Man, Camden, he's a good combination of power and speed. He's got to be the fastest one on the team this year, I'm pretty sure. And
you think? Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure. Based off our laser 60 times, he's the fastest one we had. He ran just a little under it was a 6.9 60. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That first pitch right in that batter's box.
Like we said, see if he can.
All right. Maybe would you go for some kind of little slap bunt or a little bunt to get on?
I mean, anybody has a batter to get on. Oh, that one's going to go straight through second base. Through the infield. Great hit for Ken. Way to start off the inning strong. Looks like the top of the first is also setting an example for the second for our attitude and energy going through here.
Yeah, now they're not going to rule that one an error because it was just hit so hard. The player made a dive, but
looks
that's
like
just a base hit.
Yeah. Now, Wyatt, if anyone's going to hit a home run this year, it'll probably be Wyatt, Camden, or Brett. One of those 3. Oh, and Wyatt's going to turn on that, but that looked like it was coming in. I would have honestly let that one hit me, but he turned on it.
You've cleverly and clearly spotted that location from the pitcher.
Man, it looks like Wyatt's really screwed up toes on the line there. That's going to really make it hard for him to throw his inside pitch.
There goes the runner.
Camden's gone. Oh, and that throw's a little high, and he was there way before the throw got there. He's safe.
steal for the fastest player on the team, according to Nick Howard.
Camden DeWitt, if he's gonna, I'd say he'd be our stolen base leader this year. I'm gonna call. He's gonna at least have 10 stolen bases this year, at least.
Well, there's one, and he may not be through with that.
Ooh, a little low inside. That's gonna come back over the net.
Yeah.
It's gonna be right behind the press box.
Yeah, it's going to take a special foul ball to hit us, though.
Oh,
Nick.
with the wind blowing, yeah.
It would be straight up for like a quarter mile.
Oh yeah.
So 2 foul tips, foul
2.
balls for Wyatt.
Now he's got to look to fight anything off, and just if it's close, he's got to swing with 2 strikes on him. Well, that's low. Catcher's gonna make a great pick there.
You know, just looking, Nick, the uniforms are awfully similar. The gray and the black, and then the umpires are in the gray pants and the black shirt. It may be difficult to pick out who's who. I guess we'll look at the hats.
The hats, yeah. Ooh, that was high inside. That's one you don't want to take. That's one you get out of the way of, head or ankles.
Well, now the count, as they say, is full.
Oh. See if he can. You just got to be smart here in a full count. I mean, it's got to be close. Oh, and he's way to fight off. Wyatt's really, I would have probably let that one go because I was at his hands, up in his eyes. But anything you can do to fight and stay alive in this count at the plate, you don't want to go down looking. That's all.
Yeah, they've added those nice new BC backstops up there. That could rebound and hit us. Here's the pitch.
Yeah. Ooh, that one looked like it was on the outside corner. That could have been called a strike, but it might have been a little high.
And we may see that called a strike later in the game. Hopefully not, because we hope for consistency.
Yes, you got to learn the umpire strike zone too, because they can vary between. I've seen some umpires we've had caught where it'll hit the turf and bounce up, and then they'll call it a strike. You just gotta hope.
Yeah, those guys don't get the next game. Jonah Miller.
Oh, solid rip over first base. That's gonna come in. That's gonna hopefully score Camden DeWitt. The relay's coming home. Oh, he's safe. The relay looked like it pulled the first baseman off a little bit. Right fielder made a pretty solid throw in, though, with a way to start off strong. It looks like they did rule that one up there for an error for the second baseman. It says up there on the scoreboard.
Really? Now
Yeah.
I think that's a little harsh.
Maybe, but it is at the varsity level, so.
Well, a
But
dime, he didn't even touch the ball.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't even. Looks like he didn't have time to react. Ooh, that one looked a little low, but. We got Connor Willis up to the plate.
Yeah, there's a pitcher. So we got an RBI there for Jonah Miller. Swinging at the first pitch paid off.
Oh, yeah. Ooh,
oh, that could be a double play opportunity.
Yeah, possibly. He chases for that. But we got the RBI to score Wyatt Burnett, so not like a solid two-run lead here to put us up in the first inning.
Yeah, it looked like Willis legged it out.
Ooh.
Didn't get the double play there. And I think they might say he pulled his foot off second, Nick. Look, Jonah's still standing out there on second base.
Looks like they're reviewing it.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh, looks like we're having a little.
We may have just seen a little infield.
Base hit? I wouldn't call that a base hit.
That one I would say error.
Maybe, error. Maybe if you want to be nice, you consider that a base hit. Looks like we're having a pinch runner here. We're going to have, that looks like Hunter Smiley running for. Yeah, Hunter Smiley running for Connor Willis over there on first.
I think after the conference.
They're going to rule him out. It looks like he's out at
first, but safe at second. So I guess he pulled his foot a little early. It does go down as an RBI for Willis. It's 2-0.
Brett Hinton here.
2-0. No errors on the scoreboard. Runner on second. 1 out. Right?
Now,
Is that where we are?
And now we got 1 out. See, what they would probably want to do here is try to find a way to advance
that's
Jonah over there on third, and
that's
a pass ball. Jonah's read that little bit of a late jump, but that's fine. He's over there safe at third. Now, in this situation, we got 1 out.
Yep, 1 out.
Runner on third, 1-1 count. Anything here can score Jonah at third. If the outfield's the infield's playing back, a base hit or just a roller in the infield that can score him. A fly ball over there, a deep fly ball to anywhere in the outfield, you can pretty much be walking home from third. Just anything here to score him is all we need. Or just a ground ball on the right side of the infield. Oh, that's going to score him as it's through. Brett's going to round first here. Oh, looks like he's going for 2 as they
He's
were a
gonna
little miscommunication over there in the outfield.
Standing up, but probably a single.
I'd call that a single with an error.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have been communicating a little better out there.
Now batting Chase Hardin.
But that is an RBI and a base hit for Brett Hinton.
Good BCHS's freshman Chase Hardin up to bat, number 7. Ooh, first pitch swinging there. That looked a little inside, but
Right back at us, retrieved by Lance Poole. See him shortly. Unless there's a disaster on the base path.
oh, I hope not. Ooh, high right there. Good eye for good eye from Chase there.
Yep.
That's one thing that I've noticed a few players. Brett Hinton, he's sometimes has a hard time laying off of those on a 3-0 count. But hey, he's on right now. That's all that matters. Ooh, that was right down the. You cannot let that's when you really. You want to take advantage of right there as a batter because you don't get many over the plate.
It had a little bit of break on it.
Yeah.
As it came back over.
I really can't see. I'm like directly behind the umpire.
Yeah, it's hard to see from our vantage point. We may need to get a.
Count.
I wish we could sit.
In the
like in the,
or strike 3.
I tell you what, Nick, on a warmer day, maybe we could set up in the top of the bleachers.
Oh, that'd be fun.
In the crowd.
Oh yeah, maybe get a little insight from the crowd here.
Yeah, special guests.
Lance Poole to plate. Oh, looks like he's going toes on the line.
He will not be intimidated.
No.
A little high.
There.
But it's called a strike.
Looks like he's back. Yeah.
I think some of the crowd wanted him to swing and knock that one off the scoreboard out there.
That one's high. Looks like Brett's going to advance to third. That's one thing also is any pass ball, the catcher's got to be hustling for it.
But with this – oh, sorry, Nick.
No, any extra time spent getting that ball is extra time another runner has to advance to another base or get a bigger lead.
And this field, the foul territory behind home plate and off to the side is so massive.
Oh, yeah.
It's I would think it'd be impossible. If it gets by, that runner's going to move.
Oh, right on the outside corner. He's painting the corner nicely here. It's a 1-2 count. Lance is up to bat. Man, it's chilly. This wind is blowing. Oh, and Lance is going to. At least he went down swinging. It's better than going down looking, but. Whew.
That's right. Well, 3 runs on the board for Breckenridge County in the bottom of the first frame.
Now, that was a pretty quick first inning, though. I'll say for baseball anyway. This is tend to be a slower sport.
Yeah, and this is going to be, I believe, the first lead the team has had this season. Outscored 27-1 in their first 2 games.
Yeah.
Now, John Hardin's first game and only game, they played Adair County down there in Columbia and lost 15-0. So this is a game between 2 teams that have had less than ideal starts to their season, looking for a win.
This is a battle of which team's going to fight harder.
Yeah, and they both want it, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's something in the sports world. Sometimes I'll hear people roll out a who wants it more, and I feel like that's always a little – it's not telling the whole story. Because both – who shows up and thinks, you know what, I want to lose? Nobody.
No.
But that being said, if things aren't going your way, can't hang the head.
No.
Because that's going to lead to disaster.
Oh, yeah. If you dwell on your last 2 losses, imagine what's going to do this next game you play. You got to just keep your head clear and just always be positive, just confident. You got to be confident in your abilities and just know that you're the team that can do it and you will do it.
Here's Larry McKnight. I believe he's catching tonight.
Oh, yeah.
He's got lovely – do the kids still say flow?
Yes.
Nick? Okay.
Sometimes they do. He's got a lovely flow going on back there.
I respect
a good
all
flow.
Things hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got a 0-1 count here. Connor starting off strong, just like usual. Ooh, right down the middle again.
Dialed in.
He's locked in.
Like a phone number.
Oh, yeah. I might dial in and call up some pizza after this. I'm getting
hey,
hungry.
not bad. Get me some hand warmers.
Oh. Run to the 5-star real quick.
Yeah.
Innings. Ooh, that one looks like it was a little low. That was a good curveball, though. The way to chase, a little off speed.
Yeah. And we mentioned this in the top of the first. When you have the luxury of being ahead 0-2, you can afford some less than targeted pitches.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get somebody to go fishing.
Go get chasing there a little, yeah. Go fish, as they say.
Yeah. Whew.
This wind's kind of nipping at you a little bit out here.
I know. We're in the only shade in the whole county right now.
Oh, yeah. We look like he's kind of. Just hope we don't lose him here. He's walked into a 3-2 count.
Nick, I think I smelled somebody maybe smoking. Hope not. It's a smoke-free facility.
Yeah. Smells like it. Maybe just hopefully someone who smoked in their car before they came over here. Oh, ball forward, he just lost them.
Yeah.
It happens, but that's just one thing, especially with Eric been over there yelling a little bit, let's go,
Yeah. Ahead 0-2 is in the 4 straight balls.
That's not good at all.
Well, give credit to McKnight.
Oh, yeah, he didn't chase.
Didn't go after it.
Ooh. Fish aren't biting today.
Oh, it's because it's so cold.
Yeah.
They're asleep at the bottom of the lake.
There you go. And from the looks of it, Connor looks like he's been starting out strong, first pitch strike on most, which that's just a good sign. And he told me before the game his arm was feeling good, so that's always a great sign as a pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
Arm care, really baseball in general, arm care is important. Little pick off there.
Nick, in your days of baseball, you ever get picked off?
I have a few times. I won't lie. Sometimes it's kind of embarrassing to walk of shame back to the dugout or jog to shame because you never want to walk. But that one's going to find its way through. The shortstop is Camden Wood's going to field that one up, pick it up.
That is the first hit tonight for the Bulldogs. Courtesy of number 26. We don't know who that is on the roster.
Maybe they came a little, yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Sorry here, folks. It's chilly. I got that wind blowing right on my back everywhere.
Yeah, we are here for you all, the viewers at home.
This is a nice spot in the summer, but, man, right here in the early spring where it's still kind of nippy.
Yeah, we're going to love it in May.
Oh, yeah, when it's nice. And
even April. Maybe even Thursday as the team hosts, don't tell me, Nick. Don't tell me, Ohio County.
Pretty sure that's correct.
High of 76.
Oh, yeah.
We'll love that.
Oh, yeah. We'll do a little low outside there.
But if you ever doubt the dedication of Breck Live, we're sorry we can't get every game. Had some trouble last week with some weather and just that one, some nights, the softball night, the temperature was like 32.
Yeah.
But we do the best we can. And it's helpful when I have great students like Nick willing to step up and give up his evening. So next time you see him, tell him thanks.
We need to give him those like tins that I see those travel ball moms have a space heater and zip it up. Just have the cords feed.
Don't make me cry, Nick. It sounds so good.
Oh, it does. Go. Oh, 2-1 count here. Connor kind of got a little behind. Let's see if he can battle back. And honestly, baseball is just a large mind game. You got to trick your opponents. You got to stay dialed in, and you just got to be thinking one step ahead. Always be prepared and just think, what am I going to do when the ball's hit to me, or what am I going to do when the ball's hit?
Yeah, always be ready.
Ball's low outside, 3-1 count. And I really hope that Connor isn't he's staying in because I don't want to see – you never want to see an early pitching change. And these last 2 games we had, our pitching – that's what really I think hurt us a little bit there too is I think we went through 5 pitchers our very first game at
yeah, some of that was the defense not getting them out of the jam.
Yeah.
There we go.
Go.
He is, this inning certainly has thrown already double the pitches of the first.
Oh, yeah.
Working through the 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. This time this is our third batter.
Oh, inside move there a second. And that's one thing about second is if you do the inside move, if you jump turn, you have to throw. If you do an inside move, you don't have to throw. And that's one thing I think a lot of younger pitchers struggle with is on that inside move, they still throw it and no one's there to back it up and the ball just goes out there in center and the runners are free to go wherever they want.
Yeah.
But, ooh, there you go. Way to fight back, had him swinging. That wind's picking up.
Yeah, Nick and I, of course, we're adding the wind sound effect. Just kidding. That's authentic wind.
I wish I was that talented. Put me on somewhere for a TV show doing sound effects.
Don't sell yourself short. I'm sure you could make quite a gust in a pinch.
Maybe
we'll try it in 5th period tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be telling this story for years. And then that March 20th, it was so cold. You just wouldn't understand.
Oh, yeah.
30-mile-an-hour wind.
Out there in the shade of all places.
The only shade in the entire county.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just so small on the field out in front of us. Great pitch there
to
get that strike. But, I mean, look, there's sun left and right, and here we are.
In the shade, right above the press box. I got to say, though, that press box when that sun's setting, it's nice. Because sometimes it'll block out the sunlight out there in the outfield.
Yeah.
Slow. Ooh, looks like he tried to run there a little bit, but notice Brody caught it or picked it up.
Yeah, we're in a situation here where a hard hit ground ball in the infield could be a double play.
Oh, yeah. But if we get a well-placed shot in the outfield, that could score 2 runs here for him, and maybe score him a double. If he's lucky, a triple.
You know, I'm looking at third base. Caden Coons playing awfully close to the line. Why is that here, Nick?
Well, any ball down the line, that could result in any scored run. I guess we're trying to hold him because this is like we're fighting for our first win, and we don't want to give any unnecessary runs that we can prevent.
Yeah, but it leaves quite a gap between short and third.
But when we have someone such as athletic, I still can't talk. As athletic as such as Wyatt Burnett, that shouldn't be too big of a problem. But we'll see here. And
nice.
Oh, nice. Got him swinging.
Here's the good news, Nick, about weather. It's only going to get colder.
Oh, man. Just what I wanted for Christmas. Cold weather.
Yeah, it's only going to get colder from here. Ooh. Maybe they'll give us a little extra money for this game.
Oh, maybe.
Let the record show we are not paid. That was a joke.
Unpaid.
We are paid with the memories.
I get paid in an A, though, so that's always good.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to do a good job.
Oh, yeah.
We're not just giving them away.
Yeah, exactly. I might just mess around a little bit and see how low you can give me a grade. Test the waters a little bit.
Okay, well.
That was a joke.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people who'd like to see that.
Oh, yeah.
But we won't. And as things go, from a pitching standpoint, you could look to strike the batters out or give your defense a chance to make the play.
Oh, yeah.
Just put it in play.
As a pitcher, you don't ever want to throw away from the bats because that could result in balls. You want to throw at the bat and just trust your defense to do the work. And just as a pitcher, I mean, strikeouts are great, but you're not going to have 20 of them a game. I mean, you've got to.
That'd be a
great game. Oh, you should commend your pitcher for that. Buy him a steak dinner.
Oh yeah. I never pitched, Nick. In my limited baseball experience, I never threw a pitch in a game.
You never did?
Mm-mm. I did in practice a couple of times. I think they saw me and thought, we'll turn him into a pitcher. Well, then they changed their mind.
Yeah. Well, I think you've been a great first baseman. I'm sure that's where you play a little bit, wasn't it?
No. We'll get through maybe between innings, I'll walk you down memory lane.
Ooh. That's the ball forward to walk with bases loaded here. Now, see, with 2 outs, it's a force out anywhere. So if you get it, if third baseman gets it, or your third baseman gets it, he can throw it. And as long make sure he's got the time and the throw. But with that being said, bases loaded. There's runners on at every base. A well-placed shot that could score quite a few people.
Oh yeah, easily. Any hit to the outfields.
And the gap right or left center.
A gap that could clear them.
Oh yeah.
A gapper.
Ooh.
0-1 though, good start. Number 5 in there to bat. We don't know the name, thanks to John Hardin's roster not being accurate.
He looks a little tense up there. I mean, he's not down and ready. He's sitting there watching. Looks like he's nervous. I mean, I'm not one to be like I know I can't really be picky, but the way he's standing, it doesn't look like he'll get much room. If he throws an inside pitch, he's just gonna be standing straight up swinging. He's not.
Yeah. And, well, it's 0-2 now, so the nerves are up.
Oh, and he takes that watch and
that's going to be an unhappy dugout for the Bulldogs, leaving
unhappy
three
coach.
stranded, 3 runners left on.
Man, looks like him and his coach are sitting there arguing. That's one thing you don't want to do is sit there and argue with your coach or the umpire. That could result in unhappy times.
Yeah.
See, if I ever thought about arguing with Bennett when I played, I'd either find myself running or on the bench.
Yeah, it's tough. And we don't know what they might have been talking about where they're going to eat after the game.
You never know. Yeah. Hey, you want to stop at Hardin's got limited choices, but maybe a little bit of McDonald's or Burger
Is that where
King.
you'd go if you had a choice of your local fast food eateries? Where are you going to go?
Taco Bell guy.
Taco Bell.
What about you?
If I am going to eat a meal, like if it's for a meal, I think Miss Garrett and I are probably going to go to Burger King.
Interesting choice. I've heard nothing but bad things about Burger King here in the last couple. But hey, each their own.
Hey, don't believe the rumors. We love.
Don't knock it till you try it.
BK, we have it our way.
Exactly.
Now, I've heard some negative things about the commercials for Burger King.
Yeah.
Like the Whopper guy. Whopper, 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 Whopper. Yeah. I've heard some bad things about that, but we've had great experiences at our local Burger King, no doubt.
I had a friend who worked there, and he always hooked me up with some extra tots or mozzarella sticks when I order them. So I can't complain too much.
Also, we like a good Blizzard.
Oh yeah.
From the DQ. Guess what, Nick?
What's that?
Blizzard of the month right now is mint brownie. But when we went through last week, I asked for cookie dough instead of brownie pieces with the mint, and they said, all right. And it was good.
Oh, that sounds good. But, man, I think the last time I went to Dairy Queen, it was $4 for a mini Blizzard, and honestly, I felt ripped off. But hey.
I'm sorry you felt that way, because I thought it was great.
I think sometimes it's worth it, though, to spend that extra, on a nice little frozen treat. But today, it's just a little cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not eating it outside.
Sit in your heated car.
I'd go home. I'd eat it at home. I'm not going to bring it to the frozen turf of Breckenridge County High. Here's Caden Coombs.
Let's see if he can get some base.
I know, Nick Stradamus.
Man.
I'll just tell you this: he's not getting anywhere with that walk-up music.
What's that supposed to? I thought that was one of the best walk-up songs I've heard so far. He's got the.
I was hoping to hear a little. Something a little different.
Go me squatty boys go.
Maybe. Let's see what he does.
Ooh, great eye right there. That one.
He's in our broadcasting class in my 4th period. He's not in yours. You're in 5th, but.
Yeah, I heard.
He's gonna go for the bunt.
Ooh,
Is he fast enough to get there on a bunt?
A well-placed bunt. It doesn't matter how fast you are, but speed helps, and he's definitely gotten faster the last time. Since he's gotten a little older. But man, I think I trust him to leg it out, and even in practice, his bunts, like if we were doing scrimmages, I mean, he would lay down the 10 out, just perfect bunt, like picture perfect route. Nothing to like what you would want in that situation. So that one looked a little high, but
he's worked it to 3-1.
Maybe
if he hadn't thrown that bat at that bunt, he'd be on. Nick has guaranteed his entire grade that Caden gets on base.
No, I didn't give him a whole grade on that. But
said if he gets on, I get an A. If he doesn't, I fail for the year. So, Nick, that's
guys. Hey, don't hold him to that. I didn't say that.
Rewind the tape. Go to the review.
Oh, man, and
Nick.
Just like that, looks like I got an F for the year, guys. Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. I tried. I got to say, this is just one of the nicest fields in possibly the region, and we're so lucky to have it. I mean, I like the beautiful, the farm scenery you got in the background with the I don't know about you, but I'm a fan of it, and I just like the turf and.
Oh yeah, the facility, second to none in the region, easily, maybe state.
Hopefully, I mean I've seen some pretty good fields, but
especially
and you got like I think it's not Male, sorry, I have to think of the name, but their football field is also their baseball field.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of like what I remember seeing in my younger days. Maybe the Oakland A's, they shared the field with the Raiders, or the Padres at Qualcomm Stadium with the Chargers. Oh, that's a looper.
Oh, yeah.
That's down. Oh, and past the left fielder.
Ooh. Come on, Camden, we're back to the top of the lineup here in 2 innings, bottom of the second. Now that's something you like to see.
It was Leland Board, by the way, with that that base hit.
Yeah. You know, man. Cam's looking here to see if he can give himself another one.
He got a hit, a single, in his first plate appearance.
Right up to the second baseman. Ooh. Like he went.
You got that in my head. Oh, my pen!
No, not the pen. A little high there, Cannon.
Yeah, Leland Board over there on first.
He's pretty fast too. I'd say he might be a little slower than Camden, but
well, if he's gonna show it, let's see it. Nick said that about Camden and he stole a base. Did he do it again?
Oh, looks like
Camden, there he goes.
Going for the steal. Oh,
uh-oh,
and they didn't get the tag on him. That ball got down.
Yeah.
See, and that's one thing you got to do. You got to be able to look that ball in and find that ball, because if you look down, that ball gets passed and it's over there and right on the right side. You got the right fielder going for it. That's something that you should just get up and go take off on if you're fast enough. Any extra base.
You know, I think your predictions on the stolen base has been spot on. Spot on.
Camden here, and he's in second base scoring position. Oh, he's going for third. He's looking at him. Oh, that ball's got passed, and he's up there at first, safe.
Oh my goodness.
Rounding third.
I thought he was going to try all the way.
Man, showing a little bit of aggression here on the bases, which is something you want to be aggressive but smart, and that's what we're doing so far, getting on and taking those extra bases when you can.
Yeah, 3-1 now.
I'm sitting here shaking.
I know. At the excitement, right?
Oh. Mix of both.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Oh,
that one's roped. It's going to burn the center fielder. He looks like he's going to stumble. That's going to go down.
He might inside. He's coming all the way around, I bet.
He's going all. That's an inside the park homer for Camden DeWitt.
He's waving in.
Oh, yeah, he's there all the way. And he's up easy.
Now, is that going to get down as a home run, or are they going to give an E out there?
That would probably be an error. It looks like your center fielder took a bad angle and he stumbled.
Yeah.
Man,
Let's just give him the home run, and they'll probably score it, not that. But I never like giving guys errors.
Oh, yeah.
If I can help it.
Oh, that one went inside. And did he call that a strike? There's no way. That one was inside right there at his – I mean, he should have turned and took it, but ooh. Oh, and Wyatt's going to rope that one. That's left center gap. That's going to be off to the fence. Off to the races for Wyatt as he's maybe looking to get 3 here. No. He's going. He's going. And
he's got it.
He's got it.
Uh-oh. He ain't thought about it. That's a triple.
So we got our designated hitter, Jonah Miller, here to score him in.
Yeah, Jonah got a hit and an RBI in his last at-bat. But they might be swapping Bradshaw out here, or at very least a little talking to.
A little mound visit. Man, as a pitcher, those are never fun. You know, I mean.
I wouldn't know. Never pitched.
Never pitched. Well, the few games I pitched, I was
Did you get visited?
A few times. There's a few times I closed out pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
But other times, you know, I started out, I had a first good 2 or 3 innings, and then I just kind of fell apart, and I was like, man, I shouldn't be on this mound.
They're leaving him in.
Yeah, and sometimes you also just feel bad as a pitcher when you just don't do good because you're making just extra errors or just walking people, extra bases runners, and
yeah. Well, Jonah swung at the first pitch, a little single to right field, drove in 1. He's got a similar opportunity.
Oh,
he's swinging at the first pitch here.
That's going to go down to third. That looks like he's might not score. Ooh.
Oh, the ball wasn't fielded. Wyatt's going to go.
And he's safe. Oh, Wyatt. This looks like the first baseman's kind of dwelling on that there a little bit. And, you know, sometimes that happens. You just got to shake it off. But I don't understand the feeling of missing it, but I understand the feeling of making an error in the field and feeling bad about it a little afterwards. But, hey. You know?
Yeah. It's not going to be a hit, surely. It was scored a hit on the scoreboard. I don't know about that.
I'd give that one an E, honestly. Oh.
Connor Willis up. He reached on an error. That was that where they thought they had the double play, but the second baseman pulled his foot a little earlier, or shortstop, I think. Oh, there goes the runner. It's hit and run. That's right.
Great base hit there.
Yeah. That's kind of a – you think that was a called hit and run?
I didn't see any signs of that. Like, that could have been risky because, I mean, he had second. That's one thing as a batter. If you have less than 2 strikes on you, let the ball go by and let your runner take that bag. Because last thing you do is fly a ball and double him up or foul it off, and, he's got to go back to first. It's just – but even then on a hit and run, as a runner –
yeah.
if you had a hit and run call, just go. And if it's a line drive, it is what it is. The call, you're doubled up. You're more likely to be out anyway. But that's just one thing I mean, I'm not the player. I'm not the coach. So
it worked out in that case, but it could have
been bad.
Yeah. Center field's a tough time right now for the Bulldogs. There was that ball over the head, and then that one a little shy. Now it's runners on first and second.
And as a team, like, when it's cooler like this, or when it's raining, and you're batting and you're going long, that's great because you're keeping the runners in. Oh, and he's going for third. Oh,
that's going to score one.
That's going to score Jonah.
The left fielder thought it's a pop-up. He's not even aware where the ball is.
Oh, man. And, that one could have been bad, too, right there because Jonah looks like he was still in second. And I thought the third baseman might have caught that there, or that would have hit Jonah, and that would have been an out for Jonah, being a runner's interference, or I thought the third baseman was going to catch that and tag him up. But, hey, I guess it works out again.
Yeah, the left fielder, unaware of where that one had found its way.
Now, Chase looking like he's going to try to get redemption for last at-bat strikeout. He's going to hit that one right up to shortstop.
Oh,
it's going to hit Brett. That's Brett. That's an out for Brett.
That's a tough one.
That's unfortunate. At second base, you've got to read that ball. If it's to your right – or it's a slow roller to third, you can go. But right at you, you've got to play it. And maybe work back a little bit. And when they throw it to first, you might be able to read it. If you're fast enough, you can get to third on that. But that's one thing we said. That ball, it hits you. That's an out. Unnecessary.
Yeah, but that's tough because the running and the momentum has been going.
Yeah, it's hard to stop.
There goes Chase.
Oh, that ball is high and in. And Chase is going to steal second with a offline throw from catcher. But a good scoop there by the second baseman. Or was that the shortstop? But, hey. Lance Poole looking to get another redemption for last at-bat strikeout, and
yes,
1-0. 2-0 there. Is that one's pulls the catcher off a little bit.
If we see Lance reach, it's going to be batting around. That's Caden's over there. He struck out to start this inning. Oh, that's a
Lance
dribbler.
Going to catch that off the end of the bat there, and foul ball. Looks like it might have.
I think it's hit his foot.
Hit his foot.
The way he's walking back.
All right, we got a 2-1 count here.
Yeah, that was kind of curious because it sounded like solid contact and then it barely moved.
I think he caught that on the end of the bat as well, kind of chopped it down. And that's another thing is when you got 2-0 count, 3-0 count in your head, that pitch has got to be yours. You got room to work with to see. If you don't like it, spit on it and let it go by. But if you like it, if you got the green light swinging, you better hit it. And that's another swing and a miss there for Lance. 2-2. Well, 2's all over the board. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
You ever do any ballet, Nick? 2-2?
No.
I bet you could dance.
Nah, I'm not. My balance is too off for that. It's a full count here, and you know what's also going to be full when I get home?
My
stomach. Plate, because I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, ball 4 there. Lance is going to take that one low.
Caden's got redemption arc. What's he going to do?
Double or nothing here. If he hits it, I get an A. But
Careful.
if he misses it,
careful.
I get an F, and you get to put me an A tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness. So AE, for those of you all who do not attend our school, that's our in-school suspension. So Nick has just said, put me in there. Double O.
Oh, no. And, Lance is.
But the throw gets through.
And it's
They're
low.
sending the runner.
And
we're going to see Lance Poole take third standing up.
Man, and for Chase there, I know he slid, but you've got, like I said, you got to look that because he just kind of stood there. And your third base coach, it's always good to listen, but it's always good to look too and just make sure yourself just in case.
Yeah, well, he got up and scored.
So that's just A-okay. It's 9-0 here. Maybe we'll see a run rule game. What do you think, Coach?
Well,
you are technically a coach.
I do. I coach the girls' soccer.
You all come out here and show your support for the ladies' soccer.
I'm not going to wish that a school gets – because we all know what that's like.
Oh, yeah.
But in this temperature, I wouldn't complain.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't complain.
It's a 3-0. Now, do we specify Caden's got to get on by a hit or a walk?
I think you said hit if you rewind it.
Caden, you better hit this ball. Oh, that's pretty pitch on the outside corner, but
he's not going to swing 3-0.
No, he's going to spit on it
with this. All right, we'll see. If he hits a home run, I give everybody ice cream.
Oh, it's going to be foul
That's
ball
over.
back over. It looks like
out.
a softball field bullpen.
Yes, just narrowly missing 2 elementary school aged children.
That would be bad.
Imagine having that on your conscience.
3-2 full count, please, Caden. I do not want my wrist cannot take the writing. And he's gonna fight off like
that's
really
straight up. That's out of play.
For
Actually, it landed right in front of the Tigers' dugout.
looks like it bounced in there near the coach's corner.
Yeah, let's hope everybody's aware, because especially these dugouts don't have any fencing. It's just a rail, right?
Yeah.
You better be watching.
Last year we did have a net up there in the visitor side, but I think we opted to take it down because it just kind of ruined the look, the aesthetic, the feel, which I don't blame them. That's low ball 4, but man.
I guess we'll have to wait till the next at bat. You get a stay right there.
Right, triple or nothing. Well, no. Triple,
Walk,
I get a full week.
It's kind of like in baseball anyway. If you walk, it doesn't count for you or against you.
No, it doesn't go for bat. You just got the base.
So we'll see if we even see Caden again. But here is Leland Board. He got a hit in his first AB. Ooh, that ball was moving and shaking.
Good. As a pitcher, if you have good movement on your ball, that's another thing. If you don't have the fastest speed, if you got good movement, great pitches, then you'll be set. Oh, and he's gonna swing, but it looks like he stepped out while that pitch went the other way. He's not gonna. You're not gonna make any contact doing that.
Here we go.
And that's great.
That's center field. It's been a trouble spot for the Bulldogs.
Looks like it's gonna be. Center field's gonna catch it, and that's 3 outs to put the inning away. Man, I really thought that was gonna be down for a second.
Well, they get out of the jam. They get out of the inning.
Yeah, now they have a chance to redeem themselves here.
Now, Nick, I smell that smell.
Smells like a vape. Gotta get on them.
That's what I think, too.
Start handing out in-school suspensions left and right out here.
Yeah, well, that's, So we got top of the third. Everything right now going well
for the Tigers,
for Breckenridge County. Couldn't ask for more. No. I mean, I guess you could, but don't want to get greedy.
Yeah, you never.
9-0 after 2 innings is, especially for the team having those first 2 games that were just punches in the mouth.
Oh yeah.
It's be good, feeling good. John Hardin, they're gonna look to sort of rebound themselves. They seem kind of relaxed, kind of loose, but they're going to need to get some offense going.
Oh, yeah. Can I ask you something, Mr. Garrett?
You
seem to love the West Coast. You always love some of you love the Oakland Athletics. You got the Oregon Ducks shirt on. What seems to be your fascination with the West Coast? You ever wish you kind of lived out there?
I don't think I've ever wished I lived there. It's fun to visit.
Oh, yeah.
We were out there last summer, and it's fun to visit because it's different, and you can see a lot of cool things and eat some good stuff. But I don't know. I guess I just like traveling in the world.
I get to go to the Bahamas this summer after graduation. So.
Boy, I wish we were there right now.
Oh, yeah. At least the weather.
I wish this game was being played in the Bahamas. That'd be fun. Little Breckenridge County John Hardin Bahamian game.
Oh, yeah. At the end, no matter who wins or loses, we get to go and stop and get a little. Ooh, great there play by that pitcher Connor.
Yeah, great job snagging that one.
Great
what are you gonna say? No matter what,
win or lose, you get to go and grab yourself a nice little frozen treat and just enjoy the weather, maybe even the beach. But man, out here in Breckenridge County, we got you got Rough River, but you don't want to go out there in this time of year.
Not today. That's for nice July. Get out there in July.
Oh yeah. Man, I remember spending summers out there being sunburnt, looking like Larry the Lobster when I got done over there.
Hey, that's a SpongeBob reference.
Yeah.
Larry's quite buff for a lobster.
Yeah, I'm working to get that buff too.
Well, he's kind of cartoonishly jacked.
Yeah.
As Willis really has got more of this has more of a first inning feel.
Oh yeah.
This inning, he's come out strong.
As they say now, he's him.
He's what?
He's him.
Him?
Him. H-I-M.
He is him.
He is
that's
him.
That's a saying?
Yeah, he is him. He's full confident. He's up there.
Okay.
I'm him.
I've never heard that.
Timothy Jones.
What? That's not a thing. Is that
look
a thing?
it up.
Okay.
Look it up.
Is that a real name?
I mean, I named my kid that. Timothy Jones Howard.
All right. If you don't, you go to an AE.
Oh, well, I'll give you AE. Well, yeah, I'll come and visit.
That's strike 3 right there.
Nick Howard cameo after graduation here in the next couple of years.
All right. I can't wait to meet little Timothy.
Yeah. Told my
Timothy
boss,
Jones Howard.
Sorry, boss. I couldn't make it to work today. I got in-school suspension from a bet I made a few years ago.
Oh, man. Little Timothy.
Great.
It's
Man,
Bradshaw.
Connors, he's showing that he's not one to be messed with, and he's working his way to bring trust for Bennett to show that he can pitch in these some of these better teams. If he plays Owensboro Catholic again, Connor could be one to go in and pitch for us.
Could
again.
be. It's all about building that
Trust and that confidence.
Yep. Now, Nick, what are the criteria for the early dismissal in a baseball game? How many runs? Is it 10 after 5?
I think it's 10 after 5 and 12 after.
Is it 15 after 4?
15 after 4 and 10 after 5, I think. Yeah.
Is it 20 after 3? We're not going to get to that, but.
Oh.
What a curveball.
That was. That's
That-
perfect.
He's bamboozled. He's walking away, shaking his head.
Connors.
That was okay. I'll tell you a story from my baseball days. One of my only at bats at the varsity level in high school before I tragically destroyed my lower back. But that's a story for another day.
Oh, okay.
So there was a pitcher for a school who had everybody said he had D1 potential. He didn't have the greatest academic side. I'm not throwing shade on his academics.
But you're throwing shade a little.
But they said he's got a nasty curve. And so I came in and I took a strike 1. I swung at the second one and fouled it off first base. So it's 0-2. And so 0-2 count. I'm dug in. And he lets it go, and that ball's coming straight at my head. I'm like, oh no, because that's not fun getting plonked upside the head.
Oh no.
And so I turned to kind of brace for it, and I could see down, and the ball landed right in the catcher's mitt, right in the middle of the plate.
Strike 3.
Strike 3. And I looked back to the pitcher, and he's laughing at me.
Oh, man. I would have just charged him out, Mr. Garrett. Just start a fight. What do you got to lose at that point?
No, I didn't have many. I had a pretty fun time in the lower leagues. Like Little League was fun. I had 2 championships. One team I didn't really play much on. I was younger, and the older guys just carried us. We were 18-0. We won every game.
We're undefeated there. That's always nice to see.
The next year we won again. We were 12-4, and I had more of a contribution that year, which was fun. But then I didn't play again until I was a sophomore in high school, and so I don't know. I enjoyed it, but the guys who were they were just so much better than I was. But I had fun.
Yeah. That's all it's all about, though, is just having
and then
fun.
I tore my back up. And that was it. I said, I don't know. So my career for varsity at bats, 0 for 2 in 4 plate appearances.
Oh man, 2 walks.
I walked twice. I flew out to first, and I struck out. Curveball.
I do miss the sport, but I am proud to say, I think it's like 5 or 6 plate appearances I had in my varsity bats last year. Guess how many times I struck out, Mr. Garrett?
0. Good job. That's better than me.
But I do miss the sport, being out there and having fun. But sometimes it's nice to sit out there and watch too. You know.
It is. A spectator role is not a bad one, especially with such great company like I'm with tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That's you, Nick.
I appreciate it, Mr. Garrett.
Oh yeah. If we say warm things, maybe we'll be.
Well, our hearts will warm us up a little
Warm-
bit. Man, I can feel my hands getting stiff. I don't know how you're typing on that keyboard.
Well, I'm doing the best I can. Oh, that's
right to the second baseman routine there, and he fumbles it. Oh, and Camden's showing off his lightning speed.
You called that his speed. That one probably will go down as an E.
E2, I think. Is that second base? No.
Let's see. Pitchers 1, catchers 2.
Yeah, so
3.
E4.
First 4, yeah.
Yes, E4.
I haven't even been tracking errors. I think I don't do it out of respect
Oh, yeah.
to the players.
Oh, Wyatt
that's
hitting that
nice.
one right through his first and
Oh,
second.
right
That's gonna be a
fielder
base
wasn't
hit.
aware, and it's going to get through. I think Camden's going to score on that.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Wyatt could push 3. Ooh, runner making a bold decision, or fielder making a bold decision, throwing them on the run, you know. That's something you'd see as maybe third base, shortstop, maybe even second. But
Yeah.
in the outfield, you want to get that gather and just that as much momentum as you can, Tony, because in the outfield, you just got to get it in. That's your main throw.
Yeah, and I think, Nick, you were talking earlier about the sun. I think that's played into both the left fielder and right fielder and center, all of them for John Hardin. They're maybe not used to the angle of the sun here, but there was the fly ball to center that he came up and it went over his head. That was Camden, got the inside the park action. Then you had the left fielder, that ball straight down the line. He was looking up for it. I think Brett had hit that one straight down the third base line. He was looking up for several seconds.
Oh, yeah. There's only one thing I can say about the sun when it's right up here in this field. It sucks. Like, it's awful.
Not to put too fine a point on it, huh?
Oh, yeah. Man. But, no, see, I wish the sun was shining over here on us, though. But,
Oh, well.
Oh, boy.
Keep dreaming, unless you can change the
Oh, Jonah chasing.
unless you can change the axis
That's
of the
not one
earth.
it's not one you'd want to swing at there in that situation. That's, you know,
Connor
as Bon Jovi once said, living on a prayer.
Yeah. Old Bon Jovi.
I'm really digging these walk-up songs this year.
Yeah, I guess. I'm more of an old school guy. That
Yeah.
ball's through. Wyatt's just going
Wyatt's-
to amble. No need to.
Oh, it was the catchers fumbling back there. They're not really aware. I think they've already kind of given up a little bit. But, you know, they should always be right because everyone loves a good comeback story.
Well, they do, and this would be the kind of thing that if that were to happen, the dugout for the Bulldogs would be just bouncing,
Oh, yeah.
and the Breckenridge County dugout would be.
Connor's going to get a good hold of that one. That's going to be shot right over shortstop, dropping in the left. That's going to come Wyatt score.
Well done,
Well
Connor
done,
Willis.
Connor Willis.
On the
Oh, boy.
mound and at the plate. And you don't see that, as you go up, especially to the major leagues. You don't see pitchers doing well at the plate,
Well, because
with the rare exception.
Well, yeah, because pitching is one of those things that it takes a lot to get up there, and once you're up there, you want to maintain, and you don't want to, because you don't want to hurt swinging, running, getting hit, anything. You want to your pitchers, because there's a huge difference between a major league pitcher and a minor league pitcher, and you want to conserve, so you want to save your pitchers, because pitching, that can determine a whole game too.
Uh-oh. Kind of putting the Jeopardy music on for this mound visit. I don't know how I feel about that, Nick. But they're making a change. Brett's going to be sad. He's shaking his head, smiling.
He wanted to hit him.
He
but
wanted one more at-bat.
against Bradshaw. And that's one thing is also coming up against a new pitcher. Sometimes it can be a little difficult because you're used to seeing one thing and coming at you at another.
Yep. I can't feel my fingers, by the way.
Oh, I
They're
can't either.
gone.
Man, makes me wish I had one of those remote start cars right now. I could go ahead and start her up and get her ready, even if we waste a little bit of gas. But that heat going. I wish I drove my dad's truck, man.
Yeah.
The heated seats are nice.
Ooh, heated seats.
I don't have them. The
I don't
luxury. You drive a 2014 Silverado, you said, or?
What are you trying to dox me on the air? You
No. Hey. I either drive a 97 S10. I think it's like maybe a
How about you just ask for
2007.
my address and phone number?
I'll one up. I need your social security.
Oh, okay.
Say,
Well,
yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Can you read those last three for me?
Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right.
Those are the
I'll
last
take
four.
a few loans out in your name. Hope you can pay them back.
Okay, well, just be responsible. If
I
not,
will.
I'll put you in AE.
Oh, not again.
Just think. You need to think about Himothy. Everything you do
Yes.
from here on out.
It's for
about
Himothy.
Himothy Jones Howard.
Oh yeah.
Set a good example for your imaginary child.
Oh yeah.
I am having a good time.
Oh yeah. Even though it's cold, I mean it's nice out here and just talk and have fun. You know,
Yeah.
take your mind off of
The
anything
cold.
Yeah.
I'm glad that neither one of us are doing this solo. Because you'd be sitting here and
Silent.
there's
talking to
nobody
yourself,
to talk
rambling.
to. Be like, hey, But speaking of others, if you're out there, and let us know in the chat where you're watching from, because Nick and I, we would love to talk to you.
Oh, yeah.
As best we can.
Oh, man.
Looks like we got an update from Jason Dodson. Lady Tigers are on to 1-0 in the bottom of the second. Okay. It's a close game against Grayson County down there in Litchfield. We were talking about Rough River earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Just cross that. Not too far away. Thank you, Jason.
Ball low outside. And looks like who's that on? Is that Hunter Smiley running? Yeah, he's coming in. And
for Connor. Call it a courtesy runner? Is
courtesy
that the term?
runner, pinch runner. Oh. 1-1 here. And if you could see the scoreboard out there, you can also get a good feel of how fast the pitcher's throwing based off of our mile per hour.
Yeah.
Up there, we got a radar set up to show how fast they're throwing. And
fancy.
Yeah. That ball.
60. Ooh. It had a little movement. But I think it would be dangerous to throw the straight ball at 60 miles an hour. That's going to be
with a hitter like Brad. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be pulverized. I think every batter wants to hit, and sometimes a walk may not feel as
rewarding,
as awesome, but it still helps the team.
Oh yeah, especially if you need those runners in that clutch situation. You got to get on and take anything you can get. Oh, Brett's going to be swinging.
Kind of almost swung out of his helmet there.
Ball, I think I was reading the ball back to the pitcher from the catcher.
It was 59.
Was it?
Yep.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's crazy to think the speed limit's 55, so you can throw a ball fast in the speed limit, but when you're on the mound, see, in a car, you're going fast, but on the mound, that ball coming in slow.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be like imagine a car driving straight at you, 55. Could you swing your bat and hit that?
I'd hope so. It's pretty huge, but I think I'd be more worried about getting out of the way. I might try to hit the driver with the bat, but
hit the driver. That's assault.
He's trying to hit with the car. I think I'm fine there. Oh, and that one's gonna hit him right on the shoulder there. And
but
he's
only 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, he eats those like I want to eat dinner later tonight.
Yeah. What are you gonna have?
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna go home and eat. My dad's cooking something, or I might stop me, Taco Bell, or
you said that earlier.
I might go to Burger King. Give it a chance.
Hey, tell them the Garrett sent you.
Oh, did I get a discount?
No.
Oh man.
What do you think?
Ooh.
Okay, coming in at number 1.
Harper Lucas.
Listed as a what grade?
8th grader.
8th grade. How about that?
Varsity experience here.
Yep. Just don't get picked off immediately.
Oh yeah, that'd be a little embarrassing.
Oh man, 11-0. Bottom of the third. John Hardin kind of, a little bit of a slump.
Oh, and Chase getting round on that one.
Coach. Watch out, Coach.
Watch out, Gaston.
He was looking down at the bullpen. Almost took one off the calf.
Oh, and this cold weather, that's gonna hurt for a little while longer. Or catching off the end of the bat, that always hurts.
Yeah, that's by.
And it looks like the catcher's just trotting along. Like he kind of just gave up a little bit.
Yeah, now the pitcher did not come to cover home right there, Nick, either. He just kind of casually walking. That could have been a
extra run.
Heads-up play, but no need to jeopardize.
No.
Because I'm just thinking get 4 more, and we can go home after the next half inning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect pitch. Pretty.
And again, no disrespect to anybody, but all of my fingers are numb. And I'm even wearing gloves. What does that tell you?
We're not really moving, so our blood's not flowing as well, and just that ball's by the catcher.
I wonder, we could probably just, tear it down mid-game.
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, hey
guys.
Hey, y'all. It'd be all right.
You can hear it on the radio, WXBC.
Yeah, that is true. I saw Mr. Kennedy up there calling the game. Shout out to our local cooperative partners.
Oh, that one was inside. That would have hit him if he didn't jump out of the way. If I was Chase, I would have taken that. But at the same time, now Lance Poole up here.
Oh, then look, Caden. If Lance gets on, we get to see if you go to AE.
Don't remind me, please.
I'm ready.
I'm not.
I can't wait. And an F.
Oh.
You put it all on the line. And Himothy's future.
Oh, yeah. I'll just give you all the money out of my wallet after this, too, if you don't get
Okay,
on.
no, that's unnecessary.
Okay.
That is unnecessary. Now, I'll put you in AE and fail you for the year, but I will not take your money.
Okay. I got to have something to eat on the way, pay for it on the way home.
Something's got to go to Himothy's college fund.
Yeah. Well, now if Timothy decides to go to college, who knows? He might go right to the workforce.
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to pay for Himothy's Velcro sneakers.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever wear Velcro?
Oh, yeah, all the
Yeah.
time. I
Oh,
rocked
yeah.
those things when I was younger. Those are my jam, Mr. Garrett.
Yeah, Velcro's nice. Now, what's going on here? I think the pitcher,
Balked.
the umpire is telling him something.
He balked, I'm pretty sure. They're giving at first it's a warning, but on the varsity level it's not. It's an automatic
Well,
run.
regardless, the runner just came across home plate. I
So,
wonder, imagine if he was just telling him now, listen, and then we just
yeah. Well, hey now. Slow your roll. So we got Lance Poole up to bat as I was watching him hitting the pregame. He was bouncing off the fence, so it's a 3-0 count here.
Yep, 3-0, and then Nick. Everybody wants to see Caden come up. Caden has no idea his at-bats were so high stakes
Oh yeah.
in this game, but your fate is in his hands.
Oh man, let's just see if he can.
All
Whoa,
right,
whoa.
it's what we want. Moment of truth right here. Nick Howard's future on the line.
How about all my Dungeons Dragons gold pieces too?
Oh, I already have those.
Oh no, I forgot about that.
I've already taken those.
Sorry.
Oh, no, a pitching change.
Again?
Or at least a
mountain
conversation.
I think
they
oh,
hooked
no,
him.
They hooked him. Oh.
He only had he faced Brett, he faced Chase, and he faced Lance, and that was it. So now,
Wow.
Caden.
A little pregame music.
Okay, that was 69 miles an hour from the
Who
number
is it?
one. We apologize for the names. Or we might actually have it. If that's actually number one,
It's Isaiah Koval.
maybe their names have been kind of.
Yeah, because I do remember that's Isaiah because they pulled him off because he was shortstop and leadoff batter, and they just pulled him off shortstop to go pitch. So I'm pretty sure
Okay.
that's Isaiah. So I'm pretty confident that being Isaiah.
I look like I'm having just a great time, but I'm trying to
Look
shake
in your
my
wrist.
shake my hands some blood. I
have.
have pretty poor hand circulation anyway.
Yeah, you're like a vampire. You got pretty ice cold hands, Mr. Garrett.
Hey, don't be saying I'm a vampire.
Okay, you're just.
I've heard that rumor one too many times.
I think it's the truth, but that's just. Me.
Well, all right.
All right. Well, ooh. You know, and one thing is always, even though you're down, sometimes this can be the most exciting moments when you step on the mound to prove yourself to the coach that, hey, I can do this, and you should play me out this position more often.
Yeah.
So, if he's got the arm and he's not the pitch limit, he could. Yeah.
What is this music?
I like it. I mean,
I guess I'm just
old school.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Garrett, I tell you, if I was still playing, I would have let you pick one of my walk-up songs, just for
thanks.
you.
I already know the perfect one.
Which one is that?
There once was.
Not on air, Mr. Garrett. You don't
Yeah.
want my singing. I'll make everyone leave.
We sang the Whopper commercial earlier together. Remember that?
Oh yeah,
That happened.
that happened. That was a Burger King moment in a game of baseball.
Mm-hmm. We had it our way.
Oh yeah.
Have it your way.
You rule.
You rule. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a little outside corner.
Yeah, you better say
Caden.
uh-oh.
I don't want to go to A, Caden. Come on.
You're going to get really mad when I actually do that.
Oh, if I go to A, I walk into fifth grade. Hey, what are you doing in here?
Oh!
Oh, right back in the pitcher. Well, I'll see you. I'll see you Wednesday, Mr.
I'll see you Wednesday.
Hope the writing ain't too bad.
Yeah, it's just the handbook.
No fun.
I'm not really a fan of that, but that's a separate conversation too.
You're not a fan of the handbook?
Not a writing as punishment.
Oh.
I don't like that. But
Well, I was there once my freshman year and I will say it took me most of the day, so I was behind on work just because I couldn't work on it.
yeah, I mean, I teach writing
Yeah.
as part of my day-to-day, and it's hard enough with writing when people don't hate it because they had to write it
Yeah.
for punishment. But anyway,
I think if sitting in silence and eating in silence is punishment enough, but that's just me. And we
yeah.
the junior Camden DeWitt taking the mound. He's
Really?
a lefty.
Okay.
And, you know, for him, a lot of it was just staying out of his own head because he'd walk a few batters, he'd get in his own head. He'd throw awful and he had to slow it down. But if he stays fine, he just calm and he's throwing, he does great. And I will say, he's got some pretty good off speed.
Yeah?
Yeah. Man. And I wish we could just kind of speed this up a little bit. They say life is short, but sometimes in a situation like this, you just want to hit a fast forward button and get to your car when you're nice and warm, don't you?
I don't know, Nick.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but they got some pretty good music playing in between innings, and we had the Jeopardy music playing earlier. What'd you think of that, Mr. Garrett?
I like Jeopardy. I didn't like it while they were having the other teams having a pitching meeting on the mound.
Felt like that was kind of rude, or
maybe not rude, but just would we have done it if we were losing 12-0? Probably not.
I think they've done it a few times, but probably not 12-0. No. So, how do you think our soccer is going to look this year? You think we're looking pretty good?
Well, it's hard to say because we don't have our season really
until next year.
Starts July. But right now we're doing some conditioning, voluntary conditioning. It was fun today, our first day out of the spring, and I don't know. Last year we had our second most successful season in the history of the school. Led by senior captain Matty Schultz's double figures goals. He scored 10 on the season.
That's pretty good for soccer, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. You can crack 10. I think you mentioned hitting a baseball. Scoring a goal in a soccer game is hard.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of stuff has to happen. And it's not everybody's able to do it, but Matty was quite good.
Soccer or hockey? That's pretty hard.
Hockey would be hard for me because I can't skate.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm on the wall. If I'm at the rink, I'm just holding the rail.
I think most hockey fans just go there for the fights, honestly. I mean, I went to a minor league hockey game, and I think it was like the Orlando Sun Bears and some other team. And
Sun Bears? That's cool.
And then it was like South Carolina because I was in South Carolina. And at that point, South Carolina was losing, so they just said, whatever, and they started fighting people.
Started fighting. Okay. Yeah. Well.
Hopefully we don't have none of that this year on the field. No.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hope not.
I think I remember last year. It might have been last year or a year ago. There was two teams that did get in a fight, and both teams got suspended for like a week.
Rightfully so.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even as part of hockey, fights are kind of part of the culture.
Yeah, because you just sit in a penalty box for like 10 minutes, and your team's down a player, and that's it.
But we do not want to see anything like that at a high school.
Oh,
anything.
No. Oh, that ball's going to be shot down the first baseline. Noah's going to fumble it, but he's going to stay with it, and he's going to get the runner out at first.
Yeah, knock it down, tag the bag, bada bing, bada boom. My hands are so cold, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to use the old armpits technique, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's not working. I should have worn my industrial gloves, my big old Carhartts.
I should have grabbed my grandmother's warm, like it's like a electric jacket, and it just kind of heats up for you when you turn it on.
Yeah, I agree. We got to bring some blankets.
Yeah.
Space heaters, electric blanket.
My grandmother makes quilts. I'll be sure to bring one of hers out for us next time. She'll bring one for both of us.
Okay.
Nice and warm.
Well, that could be cool. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Nick's grandmother. She knit. Does she knit them or?
Knits them. A lot of them are handmade. She'll sit there in front of the TV for hours and just go on for it. Ooh. Right to the shortstop. Our third baseman's going to field it, Connor.
Nice
Connor
dig.
Draven, sorry.
Yeah.
Great scoop there by Noah.
Yeah, nice play. And those are the kind of plays that the Bulldogs just aren't making tonight. Things are going a lot
smoother for Brett County.
Wrong. Things are going wrong. Umpire took a little look at me and Nick right there. I don't think he's looking at us for any reason. I mean, we're here.
We're here. We're doing our job.
What you want? You're doing a good job. I think the game's been very well umpired.
Officiated. It's been very well consistent. I'm glad to see there hasn't been too many wild calls.
He went around on that.
Yep. That's one thing is I hate when people. I know sometimes umpires make mistakes, but they're humans too, and they're out here in the cold just like us, and
and they've got the hardest job because no matter what, both teams are going to not be a fan.
Yeah.
I would love to do it for soccer. If I wasn't coaching, I'd love to ref. Everybody just hates you.
Oh
like, what, you blind? I'd love it.
I umpired a few Little League games, and I've never seen grown people get mad at a minor for letting their kid play baseball. Strike 3. Oh.
That's it.
Well, that's it.
Now.
See if we can put her away here soon.
Just need 3 runs.
And then just let them not let them score, and we're good to go.
Now, Nick, I'm going to give people a little behind-the-scenes look at Breck Line. So we're gonna start planning our takedown on air. This is never before heard by anybody. So here's what's going to happen when it's over. I'll go up top and take care of the unplug them up there. You unplug everything down here and start loading it into the black box. Jackpot. Look at that. Look at this access we're giving tonight.
Oh, yeah. You get a full, usually people pay extra to get behind the scenes of a live to see how everything's set up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Director's cut.
Yeah. 3 hours of extra footage.
Yeah. Oh, man. I am chilly.
Yeah, we should get up and start jumping around, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Acknowledge the song we got playing right now.
I think it's is it Wisconsin football that plays jump around and everybody starts jumping?
I think so. I'm not sure.
There are different schools that have different rituals and routines. I was watching a video of Virginia Tech football. They play Enter Sandman before they run out. Mm-hmm. You know, schools have things. Auburn, where the team I like flies an eagle around the stadium. Pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yawn while I'm talking about the eagle.
That's
Thanks.
cool, Mr. Garrett. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Nick.
You been watching any March Madness lately?
You know, I had a student ask me earlier, "How's your bracket looking?" And this is what I said. And you can make fun of me if you want to. I said I have not watched 1 second of college basketball. I've seen highlights, but I'm just never able to watch the games.
Yeah.
Because I got stuff to do.
Oh yeah.
Like eat. I'm just kidding. But no, I haven't seen much. I've seen highlights of a lot of the upsets though.
Oh,
did you enter any kind of bracket challenge?
I did on the ESPN. Yeah.
How's yours looking?
It's a bust.
Okay.
I only filled out 1 into the 5 you can fill out, and I had Baylor winning it all, and lo and behold, they lost yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And but with that being said, I still have Xavier in it, and
leading off for the Tigers, Leland.
but I'm like 95% correct so far. Still, it says so.
Okay, 95.
That's what it says.
Whoa, are you topping the nation?
No, they got people that are still 100%. I think yesterday, or the day before, I was 99% first round.
Well, let's see if we can 100% get 3 runs.
Oh, I hope so. Come on, Leland. Sometimes I just wish being in the dugout cheering on the teammates, but it's nice out here too. Ooh, that looks like it hit him, but I guess I might hit the umpire there.
Yeah.
Go back and Camden. Better grab that, Camden. The umpire gets mad. Wait for the next pitch to go through, of course. That one's that's odd. Yeah. Run for that, Camden.
Now.
Trying to get his attention.
Yeah, we've got to observe the professional line.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing fine.
3-1.
Not unlike my fingers, which are never going to feel again.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Just put them to your heater.
That would be terrible.
Oh, that one looks like it just got away from there.
Yeah, now, if you ever are in a frostbitten situation, Nick, don't put them in the hot. That's dangerous.
Don't you want to gradually warm them up?
It could do some nerve damage if you're not careful. What is this music?
Pretty good music, Mr. Garrett.
What makes the good music? If you're going to say stuff like that, I'm going to make you defend it on the air.
Okay, well, walk-up song. You want to be loud, hype. Everyone be like, yeah, this guy, he can hit. You don't want to be some sad, slow, anything. You want loud and
Did you ever watch Barney as a kid? You know who Barney is?
I love you.
I love you. Play that.
I'd make that my walk-up song.
That's what a real
walk-up song is. I think a major league player did that one year. He lost a bet, and that's what he had to do.
Oh,
and that one's hit right in there between left and short and third, and that's gonna
into left field.
Into left field. That's gonna move Leland around, and that's gonna put 2 runners on.
Now we're in walk-off home run territory.
Now we're gonna have some of the younger guys go up and be able to show themselves, as some others seems like they weren't performing very well.
Yeah. Now a home run here, and it's a walk-off. I've never seen it. I've never seen a walk-off home run in a high school game.
I seen a walk-off base hit from Adam Howell last year. Oh, that one's going to go down the line. Oh, foul. You probably could have let that play off a little bit and see where I was going, but it's still foul. Actually, no. He did field it right.
Yeah, you don't want to let it roll.
Because that could have been like a bunt. You know, Leon probably been at third as fast as he is.
Oh, man. Yeah, you said it. The wind has stopped.
Yes, but that doesn't mean it's
But
not
now the
chilly.
sun's gone down. Not that we ever had sun anyway.
Oh, yeah, but any little warmth we thought we had, it's gone now.
Yeah.
Ooh, right to the shortstop. That was a solid hit, though. And that's just one thing. I mean, you could do everything. That was a perfect hit. I mean, not right hard, but just right at somebody.
This Tristan Wicker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this has an interesting sound for a song. There it goes. There it goes, Nick.
Yeah.
How about the Sesame Street theme?
Which one is that? I can't remember that one. It's been a while. Ooh, he's swinging aggressive.
Okay, how about the theme from SpongeBob SquarePants? Just, are you ready, kids?
Yeah.
Like, just start playing that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I think it would intimidate your opponent.
Yeah.
Because they'd start laughing. They'd be like, what is this guy doing?
You just go up and just knock one over everyone's head.
And I can't hear you. You could, like, cup your ear.
Oh, yeah. And it's going to move the runners up and...
Oh!
Or we could do...
Uh-oh. Okay.
Or the Wonder Pets theme song.
Okay, sing it for me.
I can't remember it, Mr. Garrett, but I just remember it was pretty good.
Okay.
It's the...
Yeah, well, it's all right, Nick. I wouldn't have done it either at your age, but I'll sing SpongeBob and Barney at my current age.
Oh, I will too. We should have a concert after this, Mr. Garrett.
Yeah, stay tuned. Don't switch off when the game's over. Nick and I will sing to you for an hour.
Oh yeah, to fill in the
on the air.
We'll go somewhere warm though while we do it, of course.
That's going to be a fair ball.
It looks like he's going to beat that out. Oh yeah, that
he does, and that ball's away. We could just see one. Could definitely see. Oh, they're going to hold the runner.
Respect, the respect thing. I mean,
yeah. I guess they're warmer than we are.
Yeah. Look at that. We're out hitting John Hardin by 10 hits when they have 5 errors. That's also something that you could, yeah.
Okay.
A little better, I guess. Huh?
Yeah. You know any other songs by that group? No. Okay. Well, never mind. Gosh, I feel like I could break my finger. Oh, that's high.
Like those chains Zach broke today?
Or you.
But, I mean, he did Frozen. Mine was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was the acid. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Man.
No.
There we go. 0-1.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, it's under the glove.
And that's one thing is they're also not used to playing on turf, and our turf is still fairly new. So unlike Meade counties, the ball will stay low. So that's why they're kind of holding their glove, because on dirt it's liable to bounce anywhere. So you kind of can't put a lot of it on them fielding wise.
Yeah. Now it is now 14-0. Any run here, and we're going home, Nick.
Oh yeah, because we're the home team, so they won't even get another chance to bat.
That's correct. Any run.
Oh, Harper.
Little shot to the outfield, drop it in the outfield, wave us home.
Harper's he's a smaller guy just like me, but let me tell you, small things. Dynamite comes in small packages. I mean, he can. I'd love to see Harper rip one out here in right field, right center. Ooh, that one looked a little outside.
Oh, that ball's through.
Down.
We might see it right here, Nick. No, they're going to hold him.
Respect again. I mean, I would have. I understand it.
I do too, but it's cold.
They're not us.
It's cold. I'm going to sit on my hands. Oh, that hurts my fingers, so I know they're not totally gone.
At least you can still feel them. I mean, mine are like, ugh, I can't even pop them or nothing. Do you usually like they kind of like swell up almost like they're like that numb?
Yeah, I would imagine if I took them off, they would just be
blue,
about the color of this wall in front of us.
Dead and pale.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ball's gonna be low. Good scoop by the catcher. This catcher should honestly try first base with the ball. He's scooping as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, one thing about baseball, if you can be multi-position, I mean, they'll have you anywhere. Looks like it's gonna be full count here. 3-2.
It was 0-2. Here we go.
Oh, Harbor's gonna go down swinging. That's fine though. At least he was looking to hit.
Now batting Hunter Smiley.
There's one thing though, Nick, and that is if the run doesn't cross, we'll have to see the top fifth.
Oh, I hope not, honestly.
When we could have, I understand the respect.
Oh, and that ball's gonna hit him.
Here comes this Draven
Scott.
He could be the game winner.
Now batting Draven Scott.
Any hit, whether a base hit or a hit by pitch or a walk, and we are saying goodbye. Now, Nick and I, we love to talk, but
it's cold.
We'll be saying bye pretty fast. If and when this game ends.
Oh, that was.
And especially for a guy, maybe for a lot of these guys, you say you're getting in the game here, maybe not getting as many at bats. You wouldn't want to let them pass you by.
Yeah, you want to take advantage and just show that you can. Go.
I don't think if we're not sending them home on that ball to right field, we're probably not going to steal it on a pass ball.
Oh, probably not. Are your toes cold? Mine are freezing.
Yes, Nick, I'm frozen all over. It's cold.
Very well.
It's going to make it. Oh, sorry. It's just make that 76 on Thursday feel like summer.
Oh yeah. 2-1 here, 2 outs. I don't want to see it pop up. Oh,
it's down.
That's down.
It's fielded. Oh, I don't think he beat it.
Oh man.
He called him out. I don't know about that. We're into the top fifth.
Well, if they don't score here, it's over, right?
Yeah, but when you talk about things like pitch counts, Camden, he's going to throw at least a few pitches here. Could have kept his numbers down if we just ended the game.
Oh yeah.
I get the respect thing, but the game is over. Like, unless John Hardin executes the greatest comeback in the history of high school baseball, this one's over.
I would love to see that, but I'd also love to warm up. So.
A lot of positional changes. Looks like some of the starters are running the foul pole there.
I think they might have also. Oh no, they didn't get in trouble. Was that? But yeah.
Maybe just doing it for fun because there's a lot of new faces out there in the field.
Well, he does that so you don't do completely nothing, I guess. You're either on foul ball duty or you're running to the line back or you're waiting for your number to be called in.
Yeah. Now something else, Nick. Making these wholesale of changes, what you don't want to see would be allowing 5 runs, because then we'd play the bottom of the 5th.
I think we could call early and be like, sorry guys, it's cold.
Yeah. It's a decent crowd.
Oh yeah, for a cool.
For 20 degrees, or 48. The computer has 48.
Well,
I disagree.
Think it's colder?
Yes. Are you serious?
Hey, it's colder. My phone says 45.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What's the wind, though? Check that wind chill. Scroll down a little bit on that. What's it feel like out here?
42.
Yeah. feels like 42.
With a 6-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, well, here we go.
That's one thing about basketball, and it was an indoor sport.
Yeah.
And football was still early.
Yeah, football we had maybe one or two that had that cold fall air, which I think that's different though. I mean, when you already have, but we've had days where it's been 70, so it's teased us with the spring.
And that was a great move on that slider by Camden. And another thing is like when it gets to 70, I guarantee we'll be sweating out here when it hits 70.
Yeah, I'd gladly sweat.
Oh yeah. Ooh, great inside. Ooh, man, Camden is.
I should have brought my jacket. Got my hoodie, my T-shirt. That's one out. Two more, Nick. Two more.
Oh yeah. Just two more, and maybe we can pack it up and go home.
But it hasn't been a bad time. We've had fun talking.
Oh yeah.
Thanks to y'all watching with us.
How many viewers do we have, Mr. Garrett?
I'll have to check in a second. Let me. I don't want to crash the software.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, although if it crashes, we're out.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys. We'll just
we won't boot it back up. We'll just go. I mean, I'm clicking my mouse.
But you're not feeling it?
And I don't feel it. It's one of those things where I hear it and I know I'm doing it, but.
I think I'm going to sit in my car and just let it warm up so I don't drive with stiff fingers. Oh, he barely missed him on that one.
Yep. Ooh, rain tomorrow.
Oh. Well, we don't have a game tomorrow, so.
That's true. We got soccer conditioning.
Oh. You do that in the building, though, couldn't you?
I'd probably just go in the gym and run.
Yeah.
That building is not good for. I mean, it's basically concrete with little grassy fake
turf
carpets. Yeah.
I don't even know you can call that turf. That's like carpet. Ooh.
Yeah, so probably just run. Just be like, all right, let's run. We did a little running today, about a half mile. Not bad.
Not bad, no. I never liked running.
Oh, it's a pass ball.
Oh, come on, Tristan. Maybe we can get him here. Oh, we still got him. As that ball got away from him. That's one of those ones that always gets you. So sometimes you kind of stand there thinking you're out, but you forget, you can run on a third strike drop.
Yeah, he also took a peek over his shoulder, which was slowed him up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I'd say honestly you have to, like, break a little bit, and then if the coach tells you to stop. If they ever tell you to stop and tell you to keep going, just keep going. So that way, just always be sure.
Nick, sorry, Nick.
So it looks like he's kind of adopted a more lower stance as he's ready to.
You remember when I told you I was 0 for 2?
Yeah.
And I flied out, struck out?
Yeah.
Guess what happened on the fly out?
What?
I didn't run through first. I popped up to the first baseman, and I stopped halfway.
Oh, is Coach mad at you?
Oh, yeah. And I guess rightfully so.
Yeah, you always. At least
I know. Because he could have dropped it, and then I would have looked like a
fool.
Well, come on, Nick.
Not a fool. Sorry.
Why don't you leave me alone?
I'm sorry.
Put you in AE. Get Himothy in there with you.
Leave my son out of this.
That's 1-2. We could be watching the last pitch of the game, Nick.
I kind of hope so, but I kind of don't.
I know. We were having fun.
Oh, he's going to fight it off. I mean, it's nice to see him, like, even the batters that strike, at least putting the bat on the ball. Even if it's not solid contact, it's a foul ball. It's nice to see that at least.
Better than going down without swinging.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me for sniffing.
You're good. That's strike 3. That's all she wrote.
That's it. That song means
we get to go home.
Game is over. Well, Nick, I had a blast with you.
I had a blast with you, Mr. Garrett.
It was. It was cold, but we had fun.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah. See you later.